there, I'm Brent Smith with Frederick Seal, and today's fun-filled instructional video is an introduction to mechanical seals. Now, mechanical seals have always had this weird aura of mystery, like they're so complicated. I mean, just look at some of these. You've got single springs, although this is a lot larger than most people use. Normally it's something like a 1¼ inch type seal, or even a little 5/8 inch single spring seal. You've got multi-spring seals or multiple spring seals, and even metal bellows seals and wave spring seals. There's all sorts of seals, and all of these seals can be put in cartridge form. You can make a single cartridge out of them. This is a relatively large one. You can make a double cartridge out of them. These are both multi-spring seals. This one is a single cartridge metal bellows cartridge seal. You can even make cartridge seals out of plastic. Yes, this is a polymer seal, a plastic cartridge seal. And as I explained, they can be single cartridge seals like this. They can be double cartridge seals like this. And in real critical environments where an atmospheric leak would be catastrophic, you can even have a triple cartridge seal. But for 90% of us, the single spring seal is what we're going to deal with. So why a seal? Why not just packing like this stuff? Well, the number one reason is leakage. Most technicians, operators, mechanics like packing. I like packing. It's easy to install with minimal equipment breakdown. What they don't like is leakage outside the pump. Almost all packed pumps leak. They have to. It's what's called a drip rate. And the rate of drip of the stuffing box is mostly dependent upon how advanced and efficient the packing is. And I'll maybe get to that in an upcoming video on packing. But as far as leakage goes, the advantage of even a relatively inexpensive seal, like say this one, is that it requires no drip rate at all. In other words, the outside of the pump stays dry, and so does your floor. Fun fact though, most seals also leak. You just can't see it or feel it because it's invisible or vapor leakage rather than a visible drip. And maybe I'll explain that further in an upcoming video. Seal selection is extremely important. Single spring seals are kind of unique in that practically all of them, as far as type and dimensions, are determined by the pump they're installed in. So it's crucial that the sizing and type are correct. The seat dimensions have to match the pump, as does the compressed height or operating height of the rotary. So maybe you can depend on the OEM or original equipment manufacturer to provide you with the right seal dimensionally. But you also have to consider the seal materials, the proper elastomers or rubber compounds for the specific application. Then there's the rotary and stationary faces to consider. The choice of the right materials will optimize the life of the seal, assuming the pump is in good condition and the seal is installed properly. The wrong choices will result in exactly the opposite, causing premature failure and forcing you to go back and do the entire job over again well before it's time. Here's just one example of a wrong choice, and this one is often recommended by OEMs. It's the use of fluoroelastomer like Viton in hot water and steam applications when you should be using EPDM or EPR. The common misconception is that because this elastomer is good to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, it's good in any atmosphere. This just isn't true. Fluoroelastomers excel in hot hydrocarbons, petroleums, and whatnot, but they hate hot water and steam. EPDM or EPR, on the other hand, hates hydrocarbons and petroleum of any temperature and loves hot water and steam. Okay, so you say to yourself, self, I don't know all this stuff, so how do I make the right choice? First, when you take the old seal out, do not throw it away. Keep all the components, the complete rotary and the stationary seat, or at least what's left of them in some cases. Second, call me, Brent, at this number, or call Dan at this number, and we'll give you some options. After some questions, of course, and maybe even some pics from the old cell phone from you to us, it's possible we can figure this thing out over the phone. And if you have the time, maybe we'll even have you send the seal, all the components, to us to better determine what you should be using. Another option is for us to simply come to you. Over the years, we've found on many occasions that the seal you've been using isn't necessarily the seal that you should be using. In other words, we may be able to improve the seal you took out by changing up the elastomers and face combinations on the new one you're going to be putting in. And there you go, an introduction to mechanical seals. Okay, you may clap now. Just kidding. And as always, if you have any questions on seals or any other products, shameless plug, feel free, again, to call me, Brent, at this number, or Dan at this number. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next installment video, of which we have no idea because we haven't decided on that yet. Take care, guys.